So, after 5 months of posting nothing on either of my channels, I released my longest and most time-consuming video yet. A 5-hour video essay on Danganronpa 1 and Danganronpa 2. If you like long video essays that recap and analyze games in a funny way, check it out if you haven't already. But in this video, I want to talk about my experience making the video essay, like the lessons I learned about myself, and hopefully impart something upon you guys watching about creating things y'all enjoy as well. Creation, making shit that you're passionate about, literally anything. Painting, music, or YouTube content creation. I hope this video can resonate with you guys in any way. Also, enjoy this Persona 5 gameplay if you guys need something to keep your attention. Bruh. I learned a lot about myself and the creation process whilst making the video essay. In particular, I felt like I was losing my mind because of the mental stack that I was accruing as the video kept getting longer and longer to release. I feel like a lot of YouTube channels, and just people with a goal in general, often see a stagnation or plateau that makes them second guess or doubt themselves. So yeah, that's why I titled the video that I lost my mind. Because when it was those late nights scripting or editing, or when I was enjoying doing something else, but in the back of my mind, low-key thinking I'm wasting my time not working on the video essay, I felt like I was losing my mind. But alas, here are 3 things I learned about myself from this project that I think is also worthwhile to share with y'all too. The first thing I learned about myself was procrastination. Man, I procrastinated a lot in this video, despite it being something I genuinely loved to make and wanted to do. That dichotomy was such a strange experience that I should not undersell is definitely due to my addiction to social media, specifically short-form bullshit that is meant to waste your time. Anyways, this is something that I have been working to improve, and slowly but surely have lessened, which helped increase the efficiency of the project later down the line. Like at the start of the script making process, especially considering how laborious it was to recap the games, and considering I wasn't using any other summaries or AI to help, it was difficult. I'd frequently have my attention elsewhere, and Control-T an Instagram tab when I wasn't locked in. It also didn't help that I had to cut down the script too, going through 5 drafts before eventually ending up with the final script. So I was just repeating this shit over and over again. But I knew I had to change something, so I started to regiment my work schedule, get a system going, and dedicate my focus and really lock in on the project. This made the last 2 months of the video making process very productive, and was a big reason I was able to get the video out by the time I did. If you have any problems with procrastination, I highly suggest really taking note of what you are wasting your time doing instead of what you want to do. Because trust me, in my case, the reward and pleasure I got from seeing the project move along and checking off to-dos on the checklist of what I needed to get done was so much more satisfying than scrolling nonsense on Instagram Reels. The next thing I had to deal with and confront was the feel of failure and the general overthinking that comes with it. Throughout the entire project, there was this looming fear of the entire video being for nothing, especially during the scripting, when the video was in its earliest days and I couldn't see the edit in front of me. I knew roughly my words to minute speed and would get worried knowing just how long the video was gonna be. On my first script, after recapping Danganronpa 1, without any additions like an intro or mid-video analysis, I had already hit around 4 hours, meaning the final video would have been like 9. These type of roadblocks really added a lot of fear and overthinking into the project, which added on to my procrastination and loss of mind. However, I learned to deal with these feelings, and either worked on fixing the root of the doubts, such as editing the entire script to reduce the runtime of the overall video, or just trusted my gut and made decisions that I thought were right. When you are making some shit that you are genuinely passionate about, nothing else really matters but your own satisfaction with the product. Not only does this reduce your cortisol and give you a relatively less stressful experience, but it also increases the efficacy and work rate of your project, because you tend to trust your intuition and see most minor mistakes as lessons that will be learnt in the process of the current project that you can take into the next one. Because at the end of all of this overthinking, when I'm rewatching the edit and reviewing it to make sure it's good, I am proud of the video I made. This all brings me to the main point of this video. Passion. You have to have the passion to want to do this weird shit. This unorthodox, not regular shit. You have to have that fire within that makes you want to do it beyond the money or other clearly rational reasons. Unless you really are just doing it as if it was a grift or something you have to do, you should have something you really got a love for about it. When I made the video, everything, the scripting, recording, editing, and watching it back, I was loving all of it. I would constantly nod my head in agreement, laugh at my own edits, and have this proud feeling when I would finish a chapter and know I was one step closer to finishing this Goliath of a video. Summarizing the story, lining up the game to what I'm talking about, writing the jokes, and curating the edits and clips of things I find funny that match the story was cathartic. It was dead set like meditation. Just get in the zone and have fun. It may sound silly, especially because I'm talking about a Danganronpa video essay, but even this simple shit was something I was proud of and glad to have made. And then with the music at the end. The 2 songs I made before the script was even written. I love that shit. Like I said in the video essay, I've always had a real passion for making music, where I can get into a storytelling mood and get turned or sentimental with the stuff I put out. And I love the songs I make. Like genuinely, in these past 2 years, the music I've cooked and kept in the vault, I've been listening to regularly. In the car, in my room by myself, or with the bros. Like, these 2 songs aren't even my favorite out of all the ones I've made, and I still love them. I love to make music. I love to listen to my own music. And I just have the urge to share it with you guys. And I think when you have that compulsion, this passion for something, that's all you need to keep it pushing and make some cool shit. So, what's the bottom line? When it comes to creating shit, or just having a passion, a hobby, or a skill that you got a liking for, there will be times where doubts and hesitations enter your mind. And whilst I definitely harbor a lot of these still, if you have passion, then I think a lot of these doubts are second to your passion. Your drive will simply overpower these doubts. Like, when I see that the video essay isn't getting as many views as I thought it would in 2 weeks, I may feel a bit of anxiety. But I also recognize it's just because the algorithm simply hasn't pushed the video to the right people yet. And with due time, hopefully, it might reach more viewers who would like these videos. I accept that what it is what it is. And because I believe the product is good and something I'm proud of, that's all that matters. You definitely should not delude yourself into believing somehow YouTube or the universe is against you when something doesn't perform. It might just be temporary. You may just have to learn from your previous shit and implement some new learned techniques in your next project or goal. Get better and better. I mean shit, for a video that is so unlike anything else I've posted, and after such a long break, I'm glad anyone has clicked on the video and kept up with me. Genuinely, I love y'all, and I won't forget it. But yeah, I hope something about this video might inspire you to do some shit you have a passion for, or just truly want to strive for. I think passion, goals, and creation are truly some of the most human things you can experience. And especially with the rise of AI and people having a computer do all the thinking for them, your ideas and creations have never been more unique than now. So yeah, more video essays will be on the way on the main channel. I'll be streaming the next Danganronpa games on Twitch and YouTube and upload the clips to this channel. Please subscribe, we're so close to reaching 1,000 subscribers on the second channel. And also, follow the Twitch if you can. I really want to reach 25 followers for affiliate. And also, stream replaced/live my life on all platforms. They're fire. Music video on the main channel. But as always, my ethos for all these videos has always been and will always be making videos about things I like. And that will never change. Thank you all.